So nice.
If you could go back and change one thing when you first started streaming, what would it be?
Hello. Ooh, Gargle. Immediately with the big questions. If I could go back and change one thing when I first started streaming, what would it be? Damn. I'm not sure. I think the number one thing, I mean, like, I'm also a big believer in if I change something, then I wouldn't be here, like, as myself now. You know what I mean? I think the only thing I wish I changed was I don't know, actually. Dude, that's a really hard question. I mean, maybe for me, like, the number one thing is I wish I was a little bit more, like, myself on stream near the beginning instead of being more timid. But I feel like that came with, you know, the process of streaming, you know what I mean? Don't buy so many tofus. I think that's a keyboard hobby question, though. That's more of a, what would I change it with the, like, my present thing in the keyboard hobby versus old. But nah, I don't think there's anything streaming-wise. Kip, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Hello, sexy man.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. And hello, everyone. How you guys doing? We haven't had a 7 p.m. stream in like 2 weeks, so... And Lero, thank you so much. Also, Gargle, thank you again, dude. That's goated. Antidote. The tofu's paid for themselves with story time. True, true, true. So nice.
I am back. Hi, Alex. How you been?
Been pretty good. Today's been like a pretty standard day. I lubed switches. I got some stuff in. Oh, actually, here, but I'll quickly show you guys this. These are those roller ball switches.
Wish you a healthy, happy, and successful 2024 with
Thank
growth
you.
in all areas
Fish.
that are important to you. Less than 3 blessed.
I honestly hope everyone has a very successful and, like, even just I'll use the word, like, innovative, creative year this year. And just healthy, you know what I mean? Little roller ball switches. These things are very hard to open up. Lubing, I lubed a few of them, just like, you know, A/B test them. They are a little bit better when they're lubed, but not by much. Interesting switch though. Holy crap, 25 whole months of making you blush. I wish you a happy and healthy and okay 2024 Avo. God damn, dude. Look at that fancy haircut. I desperately needed this. Basically, we cut our own hair here because I've told the story a million times, but listen, I ain't trying to spend 50 bucks at the hairdresser anymore, man. So nice.
What do you think of
Ain't my
HMX
thing.
hyacinth switches?
Okay, oddly enough, Ultimax, I personally think the hyacinth switches out of all the HMX switches, to me, were my least favorite. I still liked them though. I just liked the other stuff more. Either the feeling of this switch, some of them just had like a nicer, you know, more pronounced sound. So Alex wants that great clips haircut. I still need to try the Hamu Silence.
2024 has been a rough start.
Oh, no.
Coincidentally, I have not watched an Alexotos stream since the end of
Django.
2023.
What happened, man?
Coincidence?
Is it all good though, bro? Is it rough start now, but you think it's gonna go on the up? You know what I mean? Hopefully, bro. Hey man, we're all here together. We're probably all gonna experience a few rough days 2024, so we all good? We're looking up though? I love that, bro. If you need anything, Django, just message me, bro. I'll see what I can do to help. Also, thank you so much for the follows today, guys. And Kyla, thank you so much for using your Prime here. I appreciate that. Been having a rough time working with KFA. They were trying to get me to pay for an order I made a month ago because the Alexotos code I used... Wait, what? Because of the Alexotos code I used that they accepted at the time? Wait, they're trying to get me to pay for an order I made a month ago. Wait, I'm a little confused, ComCom. So you made an order and you paid for it and you're paying again? I'm confused. And was the code, is it like the code not good or something? I'm a little confused. I used your discount code. They accept the order. A month later, they emailed me saying I need to pay more. Then why did they allow the discount code? Did they have like a little stipulation? Exactly. I would... Why wouldn't they just honor that? It's a sale for them regardless. I don't agree with that, ComCom. I am... hey man, if it was me, ComCom, if I was in your position, I don't know what it was, I would ask for a refund. 100%, dude. That's weird. Unless it was some like massive big mistake that they, issued, but like, nah, this sounds ridiculous. Hugo Ballin, thank you so much for the Prime, man. KFA has always been a bit of a... So, okay, if you guys remember that whole vendor ranking list, technically KFA is I think it's technically a AAA last I looked. So it's good. But the thing with KFA is I noticed that it's a mixed bag. Either it's really good or some people have really bad experiences. Or actually, I shouldn't say really, really bad, just really weird experiences. So they show up as good on the ranking. Goes to show how good that ranking system is. That's kind of where like I feel like a trust pilot system with big reviews for the entire company, not just specific products, would make more sense. Mem, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that for 4 months, by the way. Haircut looking fresh AF today. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying my best out here. Ravius, thank you guys for all the subs today, by the way. 40
A cold
months.
evening in Toronto.
Dude, it's so cold. I ran to go do mail today, and I did moisturize my hands once today, but when the weather starts getting like this, my hands get super dry and like brittle feeling. So I definitely felt it today. Dude, last night, I guess, man, I don't know. I guess this condo doesn't have like good, when air leaks through like a window because the windows aren't done 110%? So nice.
What happened to 1 p.m. streams?
Sup, Angel. I just couldn't do this from here at 1 p.m. It was too last minute for me. Sup, Angel. Thanks, though. Appreciate the tier 1, man. But yeah, it was bad ceiling. And last night I'm trying to play games and the computer's next to a window and it's just like I'm freezing.
I've been slacking on joining the streams so far this year. My bad, bro.
Oh, you don't have to say my bad, man. No worries at all, dude. No worries, man. Don't even stress about it, bro. But we'll take a look at these rollerball switches a little afterwards. Not right now. This is for another day. I've just been experimenting with them because they came in today. How are you guys all doing, by the way? Apparently that policy is that codes aren't accepted on GB pre-orders, but it still allows you to check out with them. I feel like if they made, like, can't you code that into the system though? Like, can't you just say don't accept these codes? I know that's a thing with Shopify, and I know everyone uses Shopify. I'll send them a message too. I don't know. I feel like that's a really bad user experience, and like, if I have a discount code for that, by the way, to be completely transparent, I would say like 70% of the stuff that you guys use that discount code for, it's supposed to be like an affiliate link, but like a lot of the stuff doesn't get accepted via affiliate stuff. So, Diviniki Alexotos not working now? It should. Okay, I'll have to figure that out too. I'll be honest, guys. I've let a lot of my affiliate links just like expire. Just because like the whole pushing affiliate codes thing was never really my thing. And I think I did it for a little while because like people were like, oh yeah, you should get a kickback. But it's just really awkward to like push things, So I try not to. C-Dot, thank you so much. In Pain, do you plan on building the Freya? Yes, I do plan on building the Freya from Wuche. I do indeed. But yeah, I'll take a look. Maybe that'll be my tomorrow's goal. Alright, first of all, I'm going to apologize right away. I did open this up already because I didn't know we were going to stream this. To make a long story short...
To the best Alexotos stash
man,
on
dude, thank
Twitch.
you so much, man. Big Sag TTS didn't work on my monthly. Wow. It didn't? Hold on, Zach, did you do a monthly and it didn't work? I don't even think it went through, Zach. YouTube viewer, first time on Twitch. But I can't have any interest in building a statement key for a Toronto local. A statement key for a Toronto local. C dot, of course. If you want me to build something, I have a build commission thing, and if you need just like someone to talk about like parts and stuff, I'm very open to talking about that stuff too. My camera does not like this. Send me a message either on Discord or preferably email. It's just a little easier to keep tabs. Discord DMs are poo-poo. So, but yeah, I would love to, man. And welcome to the stream. Why are you guys starting in gym or start while I'm at the gym? Dude, I was supposed to go to the gym today, but I slacked. Hey Alex, what switches would you recommend for a derivative R1 aluminum with aluminum plate? Hugo, please don't hate my answer. Please. I'm going to tell you something, but please don't hate my answer. Cherry MX Blacks or Nixies? Oh, okay. Or Gehirn Milky Yellows. Those would be my choices. Nixies, MX Blacks, Hyperglides probably, because I don't think you can really find MX Blacks too commonly. Okay, guys, don't call it that. Okay, don't be weird, guys. Nixies and Alu PP for derivative. Oh yeah, so sorry. I did open this already, by the way. Just to go back. I did open this, so you guys are not going to get the unboxing experience with me. So to give you guys a rundown, this was shipped way later to me. I guess there was, I didn't know this. This was only a 24-hour sale.
Less than 3.
Omega, thank you so much for the Prime, man. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Nanu. Thank you, Pains. Thank you, C Dot. Thank you, Dandy. So I did not know this was a 24-hour sale. It was shipped to me on the 10th, and it arrived on the 16th. So unfortunately, there was no humanly possible way that I could stream this for you guys, people buying it.
Hope you're having a lovely day.
Thank you so much, Plips, for the 1 year of being here, man. I appreciate that, dude. It all sold out. Confusion on my part because I'm like, well, wasn't I supposed to stream this? Like, I don't... Is there a point to streaming it now?
Month 482 of asking Alex
482
to release the body pillow. Also, I won the Event Horizon raffle.
Oh,
wow.
Dude.
Do you think it would look good with Boba Fett?
Oh, of course. It's gray.
Moi.
So I think it would. I think gray and Boba Fett would look sick with that. Slap in some Nixies, you're good to go. So, to sum this up, it was late. I did inquire, what do you want me to do? They told me just to have fun with the board. I was considering doing it like in 2 months. But then they messaged me this morning and said, hey, we wanted to confirm with you a round 2. So they did send me that message with the intention of like getting me to stream this ASAP for them. So I don't know when the round 2 is going to be. So if you guys are going to ask me what date specifically, beats me. I think they mentioned after CNY, sometime after that, beats me. I still think it's going to be the $450 price point. Perhaps. Again, I'm not 110% sure if the price is going to change for any weird reason, up or down. But with that being said...
Ruba Dub Dub. Have some goodies from K-Dub.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, K-Dub. With that being said, we're still going to stream it. This is technically a sponsored stream, but we're still going to be brutally honest.
Notification popping always gets a smile on my face.
Thank you, Stefan. I appreciate that,
there will be
man.
1 to 2 hours of nice vibes. Smile.
Dude,
Speaks a lot about yourself. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. So let's take a look at all the pieces. So I haven't looked at the PCB yet. Oh, it's hot swap. I thought we were gonna solder today. I like swattering. Wish me luck for Kohaku. Good luck, my friend. Good luck, good luck. I wish you all the luck in the world. Oh yeah, the case has this really cool like thing on it. Handle with extreme care. Do not touch with exposed spinal nerve. Security level aquamorph. Authorized Bion. I can never pronounce... I've heard it 1,000 times on his video, but I've never pronounced his name right. Corporation, shareholders only. Nice little touch. I've always been a big fan of his aesthetic with things. Thank you, Ree. I appreciate that, dude. Bit pricey, this thing. Yeah, it is a bit pricey. Oh, God. Why is the bag so hard to get stuff out of? There we go. This looked really sick. Wanted to buy one. It's a cool PCB. Very, very interesting. Again, fits with the theme. So if you guys don't know, the theming for, I would even say the bias, which I have as well. I guess, I don't want to speak for Bion, but like the aesthetic of some of the artwork is very like, it feels to me like early 2000s inspired, you know? Like future early 2000s with a lot of like shading on some of the logos. Can you tell who designed the PCBs? Can I tell who designed it? Designed in Finland. I don't know who designed it. Y2K aesthetic, retro future, himself? Did he do it himself? Probably. It would make sense because there's no like tag from a maker here. But it's very cool. I've always been a big fan of it. I think it looks sweet. So this doesn't have a daughter board at all. It's USB-C. Even has like a little orange little USB-C thing here. That's kind of cool. Their logo is on the PCB. Well, yeah, Bion's logo is there too. Koala, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Here's the plate for it. I did take this out already. The screws are in the dish. I don't know how the screws ended up doing this, but it's pretty cool. They kind of like all magnetized upwards. So here's the plate for it in case you guys want to see that. It's supposed to be this way. No, the designer on the PCB? The logo's on the PCB? Where? Oh, is that the logo for it? I'm not familiar with this logo. Who is this? OJ Designs? I'm not really familiar with their PCBs. What else have they done? Let's see. Portfolio. Ooh, interesting. So they've designed the Lux case and the PCB design. Oh, looks like this is their first PCB? I'm not too sure if this is their first one. It only seems to have this on their list of, I guess, portfolio stuff. All right, here's the keyboard now. The keyboard's interesting. Here's the internals of it. Again, sorry, I was taking a lot of pictures of it before. It's cool. I like what they did with the screws. I like how they use those as eyes. You know, it has a very fun aesthetic to it. It does kind of have that like block. Well, it's a little bit of a thinner side bezel. Not the obviously the most thin wall I've ever seen, but it's a classic looking like shape of a keyboard. And it's your standard box on wedge with a seam. In case you guys wanted to see the side profile. Pretty standard there. Nothing too crazy important about that. The bottom is really cool though. This I really enjoy. I thought this was super sick. The anode looks great. I was inspecting it yesterday. Yeah, it's a 9-degree typing angle, I believe. And then I don't remember the top height.
Cold weather, I am in dire need for your warmth, Alexot cozy, Alexot you, Alexot love.
Juan, my friend, thank you for so much for 34 months. And here's the back of the board. I took lots of photos of this, so I'll share a lot of the photos I ended up taking, which this was really fun to photograph. There's a lot going on this Insty. Like I said, if you guys are into that, I think someone said Y2K, and I think that's the perfect word for this. If you guys like that almost Y2K aesthetic, because that's what it gives me. It's like an edgy Y2K thing. I would love to speak to Bion about his designs live on stream one time. That'd be really cool. But it is a very fun design profile. 17.5 front height? Really? It doesn't look like 17.5. It almost looks like 18 or 19. I guess it's close to 17.5. And just so you guys know too, if anyone is wondering how come I don't have all the info for this, that's because the stream was decided to stream this morning. And I don't have round 2 info. I don't know when it's going to be done. I don't know the price, if it's going to change from $450. So again, I'm sorry if I don't have all the answers to this. This is mainly just me trying out the board and seeing how I like it. But very cool aesthetic. I kind of vibe with this pretty hard though myself. This is really, really fun. First round only win keyless. I don't know if the second round they're planning on changing. I didn't ask anything like that. It's a really cool aesthetic though. I really like it. Very, very fun. The ano's beautiful, by the way. Like, I know I already mentioned that, so no build command. Is our bot not working? There should be a build command. Bro, this bot, I swear to God, like, it just like stops working sometimes. Bot Dej. Yeah, let me toss him a res, bro. Chat bot. Let me toss our bot a res. Try now. I don't know. I blame Chose. It was working like an hour, not even an hour ago. It was working like 20 minutes ago. So nice.
You can build me on command.
Huh? No num-nums. There we go. Wait, did it work, Insty, or is that just you posted that? That was Insty. All right, the other really cool thing about this is the Bion bolts. We've seen this a few times now, but we have the Bion bolts. So I think this is probably the best way possible to implement a, in quotations, visible screwless design. Basically what it does, instead of screwing down and then losing a screw and yada yada, it's annoying. The Bion bolts, so dubbed by Bion, screw in on an angle, allowing you to use bigger screws, and they just feel better. So I will show you what I mean with that. Let me get my screwdriver. L bot. Is the bot still not working? Is it pronounced Bion or Bayon? I've been saying Bion for like since I started, since I've read the name the first time, but I'm pretty positive it's Bion. I don't think it'd be Bayon. Is it Bayon? No, I don't think so. You guys are kind of all smarter than me anyways, so I'm not too sure. Oh, wrong bit. Some people say, hey, Boomer, thank you so much, dude.
Bion bolt, so yeah.
Thank you, SLV. Thank you, dude, for the 5. So they screw in on an angle like you guys see right over here. Here, I'll put it like in the middle. All right, so it makes putting them in really easy, opposed to, again, I don't have a good example right now, but opposed to doing this and then twisting this way. This makes it a whole hell of a lot simpler to put in those things. And then the other benefit from this, I'm gonna kind of nerd out about this one little thing here, is build experience wise, you don't have to worry about clipping anything or, yeah, same as Duality. I think there's been like 2 or 3 boards we've had on the channel that have had that. It makes a lot more sense to have it like this. Screw this where you see the screws. I don't even know, are these, why do we continue to call these screwless designs? I would call this a hidden screw design. I don't like the term screwless. I'm a screwless design. Bion, they say it in the build videos on the YouTube channel. Yeah, if you want the full pronunciation correctly, check it there. So it's a big heaping wedge of aluminum. Then you can see how those little angled pieces fit in, which also helps with alignment to some degree as well. So it's really cool. Again, I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to this kind of stuff. I like little quality of life things. I always have. It's been like my favorite thing ever in the keyboard hobby, is to have like quality life. That's why I love the plate fork too. So, but I mean, like, that's pretty much all we need to disassemble. This build is not like by any means difficult. So Alex, when are you opening up your very own machine shop? Man, I don't think I got the funds for that, my friend. I'm so excited for this board, just wish it was dual mount. I'm surprised. I mean, like, I think a top mount is classic and it works. I'm surprised only because I feel like the bias had like a fun implementation of the tadpoles. Well, it was tadpoles, right? It was considered tadpoles. I'm surprised they didn't go like 1 or 2 in this one here. It is pricey though. It is priced at $450, but I think the design alone and like the theming with the board more than make it up. An Alex design studio? There used to be grommets, but they got vetoed because they sounded like shit. Oh, really? How early on was that? Okay. He gets mad if you call them tadpoles. What are they called? Grommets? Gaskets? I don't know what they're called. I don't remember what they were called, and it's been a while. I'm so sorry, Bion. Please. Bad enough that he doesn't support the nubs on it. What happened? QQ new hair? Do you guys like my haircut? Wallace and Grommet? Apparently the Grommet's mount sucked, so Bion removed it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I've listened to the Grommet sound test. It sounded really bad. I saw a few people in chat mention in Discord, and I saw a few Discords about this board, and some people were worried about the spacebar not sounding good. In the Bion YouTube video, it sounded good. To be fair, I also think that his microphone, or I guess the way the sound was being picked up from his mic, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it was the best like microphone in the world, but it sounded good once you kind of got past some of like I almost felt like ambient noise. So I don't know. The other sound test that person did, I'm not sure what switches they used. It didn't sound the absolute best.
Beautiful keyboard, hope you'll have fun building it.
I hope so too. Oh, I need this last one here. Thank you so much though, None. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for 14 months of support here, bro. Pretty sure this board was originally dual mount, but they decided for top mount sounded best. Which again, top mount is classic. Let's grab our little thing with these. Ain't nothing wrong with a good top mount keyboard. Other boards I got in though were the Holy 60, so we're gonna take a look at that soon too. But how are you guys doing while I clip these? Did anyone have a good Wednesday? It does. I'll tell you what, it does not feel like Wednesday. For some reason, I thought it was Friday, and I was all ready to lean into a nice Saturday at home chilling, but unfortunately, not the case. Make me want a pair of Andromedas. I love my campfires. I know, I love mine too. I haven't been using. I only have 2 other IEMs. Like, they're not like crazy. Like a pair of $99 ones off drop. They were like some cheesy planar ones that I picked up. And then I also have, I don't remember what the other one's called now. It's been a long time. It's an old pair. But it's the only 2 I have left. Everything else is either broken or doesn't work anymore, so. Was a blizzard here in Norway? Was so bad our airport closed. Damn, everyone's been telling me stories about how they stayed home today because of like either snow or extreme ice. God, I hope everyone's staying safe, dude. This shit's scary, man. I felt that for Friday today was too cold stressing, way too cold stressing the week. Bro, it is too cold. It like came out of nowhere too, eh? Last week was like sort of normal temperature. Well, like, I don't know, it was like lukewarm and then bam, freezing cold. Still got my Truth Year Zeros more than a year now. So what do you think of them after a year? Do you have any reason or want to upgrade? It was sunny in Cali today. It was a weird long day though. What do you mean by that? I've also felt those weird long days where like time seems to stand still, and every time you look at the watch, you're doing so much during the day, but you're just like, bro, how has it only been 20 minutes? My GF spun, oh shit, your GF spun out on the freeway on the way to the airport. Just spun around, so all good. Eee. Was it just her that spun out? Was it like everyone that was spinning out too? Because that's like even worse, you know what I mean? Like if everyone else is starting to spin out and hit each other. I'm hoping wait, on the way to the airport. Did she just come right back home after that? I hope she didn't have to do anything at the airport. Hopefully she just went straight home. So nice.
Alexotos TikTok.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. The dune looks so yellow. It's very bronze, if that's what you're asking. It definitely has a very yellow forward color on this. It's like a bronze yellow. Today I was supposed to go to the biggest machine. Wait, what? Today I was supposed to go buy the biggest machine that I will own. It got pushed to tomorrow. Excited about that. UV LED printer to create custom keycap legends. Whoa, that's pretty cool. 3D keycap. How big is the machine? That sounds pretty neat. I don't know how you guys have space for this stuff. Maybe it's because I've been in a condo the last 2 years, but when people tell me about this, the only thing I can think of, it's being selfish. I'm just like, bro, where would I put that? 80 kilograms? God damn, that's heavy. It's like a person. Hello from Spain. What keyboard do you prefer, Neo 65 or Lumen Key? If I had to pick, if you gave me both boards and told me you have to buy one, I would 100% pick the Lumen Key at this current point in time. The reason why I would pick the Lumen Key is simply because I like the way it sounds more than I like the Neo 65. The Neo 65 has like a deeper, bassier undertone, while the Lumen Key is a little bit more like, I hate to use this word and you can hate me for it, it's like clacky, you know, brighter. I like the brighter, clacky sound signature. You know, like a piece of hair? It falls from your head into your mouth. I hate it, bro. You know what I picked up today though, guys? Today, I pulled the trigger on buying a small drawer that gets drilled into the bottom of your desk. I also adjusted the leg in the middle of my desk to be a little higher to combat this curve that's happening. I don't know how the hell this even happened. Yeah, dude, I think I just want to get myself really organized this year. Like in terms of just like tools and knowing where to access my stuff. It's one of my goals, I think, this year. I hate the people that say shit like Thocky Cream Pop. Wasn't there also like Thwompy? Wasn't that a word? Can I redeem Desk Ball? Yeah. Thwompy was a word for a bit too. Thwompy. Maybe you're resting your arms on the desk too much. I hope that's not the case. That would make me really sad, Nev. So nice. Pedro,
Smiling
thank
face
you so
with
much,
hearts.
dude. Thank you so much for 3 months. I appreciate it. Nightstream, good evening. Chat and Alex, good evening. How you doing, Swoop? Curved desk does not sound as fun as a curved monitor. No, it does not. Telly, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. How's your day been? Thank you so much for 18 months, man. Have you guys had the curved desk happen to you? And if so, how did you fix it? I'm just surprised, man. Like, I purposely made sure to install that other leg. It's like right, technically it's like right here. So it's right there. And it's just, it did not help. Living good, bro. Happy you're doing well. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Solution, get a new desk? No way. You just bought a new one, C-Dot? Okay, Insty. I ended up picking a GMK set when I picked up my Crytox at Ashkeeps. What is this? Ultimax? Sadly, I've got a bit of a warp spacebar. I am not too great for... I hate people that say shit like Thocky Cream Pop. Oh my god. You guys clipped me out of context. Oh my god, dude. I was reading your comments. Alex, I would like to know what you think of the Vanguard 65. I liked it when I built it. You guys kill me, man. I liked it when I built it. I thought it was a cool board. I don't remember how much it's priced at, though. It's been a little while. I unfortunately do not remember. Embrace the dark side. Okay. I heard that, I don't know how I stumbled upon this, speaking of dark side. Apparently there was a new Rey Skywalker movie coming out and it was canceled? I wonder if Disney will realize that those new Star Wars movies didn't even do too good and all the new Star Wars stuff ain't doing too good. I just think the Star Wars franchise is slowly dying. They do cool shit like Andor and then the rest of it's just kind of meh. But I mean, like, Disney did the same thing with Marvel. So I think Marvel's a trash heap now. I could care less. You know, I know you guys said that new, was it not Thor? Loki. The new Loki was good, but I can't bring myself to watch it. And then I heard the Indiana Jones movie is like complete trash. But Marvel will end it with Endgame. Yep. I'm also exhausted with superhero movies. And I'm just exhausted with like these terrible side stories that they give these characters. My issue with Rey was how she didn't really have to be have any training and just pulled out the whole mind trick from nowhere. I don't mind. Like, I still found 7, 8, and 9 entertaining. Like, don't get me wrong. I still was entertained to some degree. I just think the story, like the story itself, is just lazy. Like, extremely lazy. And it's just something that, like, Disney would do. Have you seen The Boys? I have. When's the new season for that coming out? I know I'm itching to watch the new stuff for that. But I haven't really been keeping up with that stuff. Rifa, how you doing, man? Hello to you. What's the longest you would daily the Zoom 75? I mean, it depends on what I'm looking for in a keyboard. The Zoom 75 doesn't really have a place on my desk or in my rotation of keyboards. Just because I think the Zoom 75 is... Okay, you have to understand this, right? There's different keyboards at different price points and different aesthetics at different price points and different sounds and different features, all at different price points. I'm stressing different price points as well as the other differences. Not every keyboard I look at or keep or buy, even buy, because some of the stuff I buy ends up just like, maybe I grow out of it really quickly. You know, it depends on what you need, right? Like if you need a more affordable keyboard that has a screen that's a little bit more chunky looking, maybe that's your aesthetic, then maybe the Zoom was your choice, right? If you need a keyboard that, I don't know, has wireless, then maybe the Zoom's your choice, right? But if you don't need those things, like I don't need a lot of those things, it just becomes like less desirable for me. So it very, very much is like what you're looking for, you know? This is already sold out. So Soldering Crime, this is, I told the story at the beginning, but this was a very unfortunate turn of events with how long this, I guess like just coordination to get this into my hands to look at, which is no one's fault. At the end of the day, you know what? Like it's just unfortunate. Hence my wording of it's no one's fault, unfortunate. It came a day too late in the mail, but they did say there's gonna be a round 2. So we're just gonna take a look at it and see how we like it. Do you think that you will do more low profile or split boards? Probably not split, just because again, those don't really interest me. And I primarily look at things that interest me. But if there's enough demand for something, then sure, you know, I might. And then the other question is low profile. I would love to look at some low profile stuff. There just hasn't been a whole hell of a lot of low profile, unfortunately. A lot of people forget that a $200 board will usually be 300, 400 after switches and keycaps. Oh yes, very much so. Even a $200 board, think about it like this, right? You buy a $189 board. you suddenly add $30 for shipping. Then you suddenly add, depending on where you live, import fees. So there's a lot of hidden costs with anything you buy. You just have to be, I guess, not knowledgeable. It's not the word I'm looking for. You have to be like a little bit more eyes opened when you're buying these things of any sort. Thank you so much, though, Peter. I appreciate the tier 1 for 3 months, man. Thank you, thank you. That means a lot. Thank you guys for all your support here. My biggest hidden cost was my permanent addiction to the hobby. Rufus, I'm glad you're here, my friend. I'm very glad we can share this hobby together. Be mindful of your money. Always, always be mindful. You know, a little tip I can give you guys. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, nothing like that. But a little small thing. Wait, Cavi, thank you so much for the tier 2. I see there were 5 eyes open on your desk. Yes, they're all staring at me. Thank you so much, Cavi. A good way, if you guys are in that group, and no one has to say anything. If you guys are keep it to yourself. Like, do whatever you want to do, depending on what your comfortable level is. If you're in that category where maybe you're like, fuck, I don't know how to get a hold on like starting to save. One thing that helped me, there's a few things I can give you like as an example, is I started, first of all, in my head when I was a little bit younger. I'm just like, okay, how do I like, mind you, I went through some stuff too, but how do I like start to save? And in my mind, I'm like, let me set goals, and then if I hit that goal, which you can, especially if you get like you set your goals to like a paycheck, right? So if I hit $500 in my bank account, I wouldn't let myself go below 500. And then I would just do it every $500. And then eventually I moved into like, okay, you know, like, what can I do now as my goal post? So that helps me a lot, you know, set goals for myself. And then writing down physically writing down your spending will also help you too. Because when you write something down like that, you're going to be like, fuck, like, how did I get here? Like, why did I spend this money? So, what the fuck is up, Alex? You trying to Eldritch Blast this weekend? I'm going to try, bro. Excel is your friend? Yes. Or Google Sheets. I have a finance sheet on Notion with my girlfriend. Helps a lot. Yes, it's so helpful. Lurking while I play Apex. It's good to see your lovely face, Dan. What's up, dude? Is it true that one of the new skins in Apex is very expensive? I haven't logged in, but I heard hearsay about, or a little rumor that it was very 400. Huh? You're kidding. It's actually $400? They released the Deadbox for 360? What? What? Okay, because does someone have a picture? Actually, no, I don't even need to see a picture. Is it just a skin? There's no way. Like, you guys are joking. I thought maybe it was like $100. It's an heirloom? You need to buy 36 packs for a Deathbox skin winged. I don't even know what that is, but that sounds ridiculous, dude. It's an heirloom sword plus Deathbox. I don't mean to, like, it just seems like that's a. Again, I'm all for, you know, skins and games. I think it's fun. But man, the skins have gotten really fucking expensive, dude. I remember when I started playing Valorant, and I was like, man, why do these skins all... Like, I think I got one skin in Val. But it was like, it's $20 for like one single gun skin. But dude, that is crazy, man. Holy... Well, the shitty thing about those skins, one thing that always makes me scared, Beer Fart, correct me if I'm wrong, if EA in the future decides to not give a shit about Apex anymore, and they close down the servers, like, what happens? What do you do? Like that's what always kind of makes me a little bit, you know, like it's why I've kind of just not bothered with those things anymore, you know? You accept it? Fuck, that's a tough pill to swallow, bro. Well, Star Citizen's a totally different beast that, you know what? In my lifetime, I'll never understand. At least when you buy Sea of Knife, you can just sell it when you realize it's stupid. I guess so. I went through the whole Counter-Strike skin stuff at one point when I was a little younger. CS2 Krambit's like 1.5k USD. Yeah, it's pretty pricey. Star Citizen won't be released in your lifetime? That's true too. That is true. Maybe not even my kid's lifetime. CSGO is gambling for kids. It's so sad. Damn though, guys. Please spend wisely. Please. Even with this hobby, with skins and video games, if there's one thing I want to beg of you guys is to spend your money wisely on those things. Please. That's a lot of money. $360 for a skin. A lot of money. I mean, even with keyboards, I know we're reviewing a $450 keyboard today, but you know, these things are a lot of money. I can probably buy a car with the amount I spend on Riot games. Oh, Chonger! I don't want to know. An average CSGO knife is like maybe $500 to $800. Yeah, so if you guys want to hear a story, it's a long story, but I'll try to make it short as possible. I was really into this website called FPS Banana. It was a skin customization site for CS Source at the time. And I was designing, like, the only thing I knew how to do was glove skins. And I thought I was pretty good at it. I don't know, maybe I wasn't. And I tried my hand at a few other things. And Latin, what's going on, dude? Thank you so much for tier 1, man.
Still fighting.
So I made a bunch of friends on that, and then when CSGO came out, I knew some people who still wanted skins for CS Source. So there was one guy who really wanted me to, it sounds weird, but basically custom make him this like glove skin. And he told me he'd give me, at the time, $100. And I'm like, that sounds crazy. Let's do it. And in my head, younger me's thinking, dude, I can buy so many new CSGO skins. And that's what I did. Made him the skin. Got myself $100 on PayPal. I was like, I was still quite young, I think. Got myself some CSGO keys. And I unboxed a knife. I unboxed myself. I don't remember what it was. I got a knife. And then, this is still, I think this was relatively early on. Then I managed to trade up to friends and people I knew. And eventually I got myself, and you can go on my Steam profile and you can see the old screenshots of all the knives I was trading up to. Guys, I traded up to a marble fade karambit. It was all three colors. It was like kind of even all three colors. And I got myself the marble fade karambit. And I was like, this is sick. Then one day I just lost interest in CSGO. Dude, stupid me put the skin up for like, I think it was 400 Canadian dollars or whatever what the max was. And I didn't know it was worth at the time like $2,000. And I remember, I'm like, oh, it's sold like in 0.4 nanoseconds. Like, that's pretty cool. Yeah, there was a reason. It's because I ripped myself off. But yeah, I ended up selling it for nothing, I guess. Well, I guess I got something. I was still happy. I got $400. I bought so many video games. But, oh well. What am I supposed to do? There are like the stories of people who start with a paperclip and trade up. Yeah, it was really fun. Like I had fun trading up, but it was never gonna happen again. Hey Alex, I just ordered my first custom keyboard. Your vids made me fall in love with this hobby, and today I made the decision to buy a Neo 65. Ooh, fun. What keycaps and what switches did you get with it? You're the guy who would sell. Wait, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Dude, I fucked up. I know I did. I know I screwed up, dude. I'm about to run this virus Insty sent me. Evo, that is so random. Did Insty send you a virus? Did you like the Choice 65? I still have mine, actually. Well, I have, is it the Choice or the older brother of the Choice? Like the revised Choice. He said, here's my Disney Plus login, and sent me disneyplus.exe. Ava, I don't know if you know what logins look like, but I'm pretty sure they're not executable files. I don't know if you're new to that, but it seems safe to me. Giving Alex flashbacks to the help desk? God damn. Honestly, I think I would probably rather work. I loved working retail in comparison to working IT help desk. No shots. Yeah, Nev, I was gonna say, like, that's why Alpha Keys, like, didn't they go AFK from the hobby? That's why I'm not understanding how, like, people are still running stuff through them. I'm so, like, I don't get it. Like, how are they, like, they just started running a keyboard or something too, didn't they? I don't know. I really don't know, Nev. It's so weird. Because I thought I removed them from my vendor list for that reason. IT help desk is what I'm doing now, and I love it. I worked a help desk. How are people so stupid? You know, it's not even that I didn't mind. It's just like the anger that I got from some people too. Like I remember someone got mad at me because they said, hey Alex, can you install an app for me on my phone? And I was like, all right, fine, I'll do it. And they said, well, I need this app that does this, this, and this. And then I stopped and I'm like, do you mean you want me to make an app for your phone? He's like, yeah, just make an app. You're in IT. And I was like, I can't do that. Like, what? And then they got mad. They were like, what do you mean? You're in IT. You should know this stuff. I was like, okay. And then another time, someone wanted help with their printer. And they put in a ticket, or no, they called me, I think. And then, I don't remember how it went. It's been a while now. But I went to the back, basically, to see what they wanted help with. And they said their printer wasn't turning on. So I go to the back. Oops. I go to the back. And I look at the printer, and it's not on. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, so what happened? You know, and they're like, I don't know. Just, you're the IT guy. You fix it. So then I ended up finding out that the plug's not plugged in. I'm like, oh, maybe they tripped over it or something. And I plugged it back in. Or no, I said, oh, hey, it's not plugged in. She's like, yeah, I unplugged it. I'm like, so why didn't you just plug it back in? She's like, no, that's not my job. You're the IT guy. You deal with this stuff. I'm just like, huh? Like, and they're like, yeah, they were like dead serious. Like, you do it. You plug it in now. So you're the IT guy. So I plugged it back in, wrote my ticket saying that I fixed this problem, and made it. And it was a 15-minute job I put. And it's just like, this is the most. I only did that job because like I wasn't actually hired to do help desk, but I was helping out. But I only did it for like 2 or 3 months, and that was enough for a lifetime for me. No, thank you. Every problem was just like user created, and then people get mad at you because they made a problem. So, potentially, Dan, I'm finally able to catch a stream. I've been watching your VODs on YouTube for almost 2 weeks now. I find them so calming and informative. Oh, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. A lot of people tell me they find me calming, which I'm very thankful. But it's weird because I don't find myself that calming. So I'm always curious as to like why. Do you still work for NK? I do still work for NK. I am a marketing person there. So I do all the social media. Should I get my Geist patinaed by Wally? Wait, hold on. You're a Geist? Wow, that'd be really interesting to patina. Yeah, why not? That sounds fun. Do it. That sounds really cool. You're a very sweet boy, Alex. Thank you, beer fart. I don't find you calming at all. I try my hardest to not act up. Huh? I worked in a call center for 5 years doing tech support. I will never do anything customer service again in my life. Dude, I don't even want to imagine. I don't even want to think about that kind of stuff. That is wild to me. I haven't got any switches and caps yet. The board is coming in April. I have time to choose. What do you recommend? Your vendor list helped a lot. Oh, thank you, dude. I would personally go with something like HMX switches. They're honestly so good right now, Rifa. And then for keycaps, if you have the budget and your budget allows you to, I'd splurge and get myself GMK. You know, like the ABS keycaps, I personally think are fantastic. You could also get yourself PBT if that's what you want. But
Alex,
I really like
haircut
stuff.
looks great as always.
Thank you, Carolina Gamer. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you, thank you. Also, again, massive shoutouts to QWERTY Pop for sending this to me. Massive shout out to QWERTY Pop. They've also been a pretty good vendor. Sick PCB? Yes, agree. It's actually really cool. Neo 65 with HMX Cloud on PC Palm is what... wait, just Sing? Oh, do they actually? I need to try out a few more HMX switches. HMX switches, I think a few vendors carry them now. But I think the primary vendor that carries them is, oh my God. What's the name of that company? There's so many different keyboard companies. Unikey, that's it is. The primary vendor I think is Unikey. They seem to have the most options for them. But I'm not positive if they are officially. So the hot swap PCB more sicker. I didn't know I was getting a hot swap, but I'm still down to do it. There's a lot of options on the hot swap too. Pretty cool. It's a nice looking PCB. Gots to admit. All right, now don't get mad at me. I ran a poll in Discord if I was allowed to use Nixies for this. Truth of the matter is I didn't have anything else prepped, and I could not prep anything in time because I am out of films. So I have films, and also I have some other stuff on order. Actually, I'm out of springs too. So I'm using Nixies. No one get upset with me. You guys all told me this gets a pass, and I'm allowed to use it again in the future. It's a prototype build. So I love Nixies. Me too. I like them a lot. Bro, why is this guy capping? You guys voted. I'm only allowed to use Nixies once this year on personal boards. For example, if a vendor sends them to me though, like this was not sent with switches, but if a vendor sends them to me, then I have to use it for a client build, that doesn't count. Then yeah, the Nixies stumbled on my desk. So if anyone's wondering, these are filmed and looped. I've had this batch done for a while now. Just haven't used them. What did Insta delete from Avo? Oh, good. We deleted that. Is this your personal board? I can't remember the conversation. I think they said I'm allowed to do whatever I want with this board. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna end up giving this away. We'll see. But I have to do a lot of content with it first. But there's a lot of giveaways happening in February. 2D, you missed one eyeball. That would have been perfect. A drop test? No, I'm not gonna do a drop test. We'll probably end up giving it away at a later date. You guys know I'm very good with giving away keyboards, so. I actually just shipped out another one. I got still, because technically, I got talking to myself here, but I think we have one or two more that I need to ship out from the December batch. But for the most part, everything's shipped out. The only reason I haven't shipped out the last one is because I asked them if they wanted to swap a keyboard. Because I wasn't actually, I noticed there was a small little scratch on the keyboard that they won. And I wasn't too comfortable giving them a keyboard with a scratch in it, so I upgraded their keyboard to something better. Are those films orange? You betcha, Slothed. You betcha. Do you know any EU-based vendors that sell HMX switches? Do you guys know any HMX vendors in EU? I don't know any off the top of my head. Alex, you're a good dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I try my best. Sometimes I'm probably not the best of dudes, but I don't actually know which EU vendors would sell them, unfortunately. I haven't seen many vendors with these with those HMX switches yet, though. Yeah, if you wanted to ship, I don't know if it would hurt you more shipping from Unikey. Yeah, I'd say give it some time. I think they're going to be a high demand switch. The cheese switches sound so good on the dice. Yo, those cheese switches are great, dude. I'm a big fan of those cheese switches. Did you get a fresh cut, dude? We did it ourselves. I decided, again, I've told this story like 100 times, but dude, let me tell you, the best investment I have probably made last year was getting a good like hair cutting tool thing, whatever they're called. I picked one up that was, you know, not just like off the shelf of one of the random, you know, shoppers or whatever stores like Walmart. I actually got a good clippers. I got good clippers. And within 2 or 3 haircuts, they literally paid them off. Like it paid itself off. They are phenomenal, the ones that I got. Why isn't this going in nice? Oh, this is Winkeyless. What am I doing? I don't remember the brand I got. It's been a little while, right, guy? But that is one of the brands I looked at. They had some really good ones. Mine was, I think my clippers were 240. I was like, dude, you know what? It's $50 to go get my haircut every single time. And there's no way around it, dude. Like with tip and everything, like it's about 50 bucks Canadian. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna buy myself nice clippers and then not think about it. And I've gotten about, I'd say about 15 haircuts with it. Yeah, dude, most of the haircuts here, even at the, I go to a local barber shop. It's not like it's a big brand. I go to local barbers. And it's about $40 plus $10 tip. I used to pay, when we used to go to like a small barber shop, about 20, 25 bucks. But I've noticed they've all gone up to minimum $40 now. So, and then 50 with a tip. I think that's about the average price for a barber shop nowadays. I really liked the guys at mine, like they were really cool. But it's just, man, every 2 or 3 months you have to, like I had to go because my hair grows quick, and then it's like $50 every 2 or 3 months. Imperium on Spadina. No, the place I went to is, I think it was just called Gents Barbershop. The guys there are super chill, but it's just expensive. You know what, Alex OP? I don't blame you, dude. During COVID, I had my mom cut my hair too. Like weddings and stuff, most of the time cousin comes around and cuts it for me. Dude, you know what? You make a good point. I should go to the barber for special occasions. I shouldn't trust myself because I know I fucked up in some places. Me and my girlfriend like tackled this, and I already know that I fucked up in some places. Why don't I do a fade? I'll tell you why. I actually don't like fades. I like undercuts, because it allows me to grow my hair out a little bit longer than normal. So I can like stretch out my haircuts to an extra month. If I do a fade, it starts to grow in like the fade too. And then I just notice this happens with my hair, and I don't really like it. They're nice looking when you get them done, but there's a new Gehirn dual rail switch. I have not seen those. I did get those new rollerball switches in though. Mushroom hair after fade? Yeah, basically. Fades only look fresh out of the barber shop. Yeah, they look good for about like week, 2 weeks, and that's it. Rollerball switches, yeah, so they actually have, here, I'll open one up and show you guys. Here, let me just get this from here. I know I lubed one of them. So these are new switches from KBD fans. I don't know when I'm gonna use them. This is what they sound like stock. This is what they look like. Bit of a slight more, I guess, boxy shape. All right, they're semi-translucent top over here. And then they're kind of a pain in the ass to open. They're very tight tolerance, by the way. They're extremely tight tolerance. And they do have a pre-lubed spring. And if you notice, they have little roller balls on the stem. Oh, maybe this is the one I lubed. I don't know. I lubed one or two of them. Yes, they actually do have roller balls. They have little balls on the stem. It's interesting. I don't know, because I've only got these in today. I don't really know too much about how much I'm going to like these. But I'll tell you what, they're a pain in the ass to disassemble. Because where the spring sits over here, it's very shallow. So the spring doesn't really sit too well on it. And then when you put the stem on it, it kind of just like falls off immediately. So you kind of got to, I guess, finesse it in. But yeah, they're kind of a pain in the ass to assemble and disassemble. There we go. I'll probably need to figure out a better way to do this, but I think this is backwards. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. I keep putting it on backwards and stuff. Yeah, there we go. So nice.
It feels like this keyboard is staring at me and it makes me uncomfortable.
Does it?
Alexotos scared.
I'm not going to assemble this right now. But anyways, there you guys go. That's what it looks like. They sounded... Here, I'm going to get a different one. This is how they sound stock, because I'm not sure if that was the one I lubed or not. Here. They're interesting. They have like a weird scratch to them, which I really enjoy. So I'm genuinely very curious to get a batch of these in a keyboard soon. But I don't know when that's going to be. Always love experimentation. WSJ8's also interesting with their metal inserts and metal stem hole. Yeah, even like the Cat V2s are interesting. I love stuff like this. Even if they end up not being good, it's just fun to try new things. Night stabs? I have not tried those.
Did you get chips today?
I am Lynx. I did not. You know what's funny about that, man? I was thinking about chips today. And I was like, nah. Because I went to the grocery store. And they used to have this brand called Kettle. Just like Kettle Cooked or whatever. And they used to be $2.99. And I was like, I'm going to go get a bag of those. I don't know when this happened. But now they're $4.99. And I was like, man, why do all the chips start off at good prices? And then they go up all the way. Fuck, Kettle chips are expensive now? Yes, dude, they are. Oh my God. Popcorners do slap, but you know what doesn't slap? The price tag on it too. When did popcorners become like $5 a bag? Isn't it just like popped rice? Like, when did those become really expensive? Alquan, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. Thank you, dude. They're bussin' popped rice, though. They're good, yes. Object 1? I don't think I've seen that one there, Jack, no? Or maybe I have, I just don't remember. Miss Vicky's jalapeno are my endgame chip. You guys want to know my endgame chip? Hey, you guys want to know my endgame chip? Yeah or no? Actually, you know what though? Intense is kind of right. It's Guinness chips. But my second chip in the world, endgame, like I can eat every single day. Original Ruffles. Original Ruffles fucking slap, dude. I don't care what anyone says, man. There's Insty with my chip tier list. If you guys want a good time and more of an insight on my life, Insty has the clip. Do you even use it on a dip? Nope. Guys, I'm a very plain eater when it comes to potato chips. This is top mount, yeah. Monster Munch? What's that? I'm actually going to be taking a look at the Gem 80. I'm curious about Newfie's release there. The chip company must be paying you? I can't say they are. I don't know where my pen is. Where is it? I cleaned off my desk for the reason of being clean, but I think I moved my pen somewhere to a spot I'm not sure. Tim's laugh. Yeah, Tim and Angel were just cracking up, dude. They were just dying from that. Oh, it's right here. I got it. I put it with the other pens. Go figure. It's all original? What's wrong with that, man? A little all original doesn't hurt anybody. Gat, hope you're doing well. Dude, I hope you're happy too. Oh wait, pen pop, not pen writing. Bam. Death doesn't hurt your taste buds? No, it doesn't. You're right, Instinct. It preserves them. We all know Ruffles, all dressed, are superior chip. I don't know. I like original. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so boring. Oh, I don't think I've ever even tried the OG Nixies. Aren't those really expensive? All right, let's screw this into the top and get this assembled. This is a very, very simplistic build. Standard top mount, no daughter board. A little bit of a weight here on the bottom, big chunk of aluminum. Very cool looking keyboard. Ultimately, very, very cool looking. Here's the PCB assembly with some Nixies with orange films. There's no film on the spacebar one, by the way. All right, let's screw these guys in. You do need 2 different bits for this. Unfortunately, not everything's 1 bit. I don't know if that's going to be changed. I don't have like a change list. So I heard it sold out pretty quickly, but there's going to be a round 2. How do the giveaways work? I'm going to have to join because of this board. You mean how do I give away boards? So my giveaways vary, but I don't think I don't have like dedicated boards to give away every month or something. What I do is every few months, like every 2 or 3 or 4 months, I'll, is this the right screw? Yeah. Why is this screw being weird? I'll pick some keyboards and then do a big subathon like giveaway type thing. But that's usually what I do. And usually I give away about 10 keyboards at a time. But the next one I have scheduled isn't till like end of February, beginning of March. I'm new to the channel and the Discord, but these streams just have the highest chill, or sorry, have been the chillest treat, Alex, and I finally pulled the trigger and ordered my first build. Ooh. You got to share with us. What'd you pick up? Alex, what would sound better on the event horizon? You know, I don't think Obscuras would sound bad. Obscuras would probably be very loud though, because I feel like the board is just already like extremely loud. So you might, well, it's not extremely, it's just loud. So if you do Obscuras, you might have a very, very, very in-your-face keyboard. And if you're okay with that, then I think either or would be good. I'm away beginning of March. I'm sorry, Nanu. Nixie's hit with everything. You guys make me afraid to express my love for cherry Nixie switches. I'm afraid. These ones are spring swapped, yes. They are spring swapped to 62.5 gram springs, I want to say. Did I not screw that in right? Oh no, I did not. Isn't this one here screwing in nicely? Oh, what's going on here? I'll try a different screw. When in doubt, that's weird. When in doubt, use MX Black and Nixies. I mean, they're tried and true switches, I'd say. Thank you so much, Soundtrack. I appreciate you, dude. Crossthread? No, just whatever reason that particular screw didn't screw in nicely on that one there. It's okay, we got it. Thank you so much, Soundtrack. Hello, how are you doing, dude? Not so practical to screw in this will after all. No, it wasn't that. It was just the screw. The screw was just being funky. I don't know why. No, this way here, let me tell you guys, like, again, quality of life-wise, it is so much better to screw in from this angle than it is to screw down and have to, like, worry about dropping the screw inside, all this other stuff. It's just, this is way less of a hassle. And the fact that it kind of acts as an alignment guide too, so much better this way here. Now, I don't know what keycaps to use. Yes, also definitely less risk of scratching your case too, 110%. Purple Knight, interesting choice. Boneyard, classic beige. Boneyard would have been perfect with this because of the, but I don't want to take Boneyard off. I mean, let's not limit ourselves to the theme of the board. I was actually thinking, what about Wobb's Cyrillic? Or if you guys want to do something more colorful, we could do something like Striker or something like that. But Wobb's Cyrillic might be really nice for this. But let's actually, you know what? Why'd I get up? Let's put it to a vote. Wobb is boring. I don't know, man. I think they're nice. Slash poll. Okay, here we'll do keycaps. Let's do Wob And then let's do, actually let's write Cyrillic. Let's do striker. And then what else can we do? I don't have honey beige. I also don't have windbreaker. Something bombastic? What else can we do that's like fun? That's a little out there. I don't have cinder. X-Wing would look sick on this though. We could do Norse. Night Runner? I don't have nuclear data. You know what? Random Alex picks. Here, we'll do this. You guys can vote. You guys have 2 minutes. I don't want to put too many choices, or else we kind of go down that rabbit hole of too many choices. I really want X-Men themed sets now. Didn't they? No, I'm thinking of Autobots, because I think Canon Keys did the Transformers ones. I don't know why I was thinking Transformers when you said X-Men. Alex only has 3 keycap sets. Alex Picks is insane. I've never heard of that set before. Hey, it's a nice set. Let's see. What random stuff have we not used in a while in terms of keycaps? GMK sets. What do we got? What could be fun? Let me look. Give me 1 second, guys. This would be really nice today. Dude, GMK Wasabi would look sick on this. No? Would Wasabi not look sick on this? Oh, Evil Eye is also a really good choice too. Both of those are actually insane picks. I don't know, I feel like Wasabi would look sick. Fuck, I kind of do want to use Evil Eye though. Okay, give me one second to find things, guys. Hold on, I'm thinking Evil Eye. You guys are right. Evil Eye is a sick pick for this. Let me go find where I put it. Evil Eye, and then I have to get it off one of the other boards. What board did I put it on? I think it's on my... I know which board it's on. coming back. It was on the Lumen Key. His roof is probably made of GMK keycaps? Okay, guys. GMK Honor Dark. Good call. Good call. This is gonna be quite the set for this. Sick color. We got Manoli's. Good old Manoli Visuals. His set. Looking good already? Yeah, this is a good call. Although the one thing about the Lumen Key now is the plate's not so secure, so as I'm taking out these keycaps, they're pulling out the switch too. This is nice. I think this is a good choice. I think Wasabi would have also looked really good. But you know what? This was a visually very pleasing choice. I'm here for it. Manoli is the GOAT. The one hyperlapse where it shifts to him smiling in your funniest moment in all your vids. Oh, yeah, Manoli, if you guys don't know, Manoli edits a lot of my videos. And sometimes he'll sneak in some funny business. He used to do it a little bit more. I think he's slowed down a little bit of the sneaking in, but I should tell him to sneak in more funny stuff. I can see Wasabi being really nice too.
I want you to cuddle me like you cuddled Dane in Lethal Company. Love you, dude. Alexotos love.
Kenny, how'd you know about that? Kate, thank you so much for the tier 1, and Kenny, thank you guys too. I appreciate it, dude. I was playing, but wasn't it just me and Dane? You were there? Like, I thought it was just us on the little ship. Oh shit. So guys, Dane died in the game. And you know how you can, I guess, I don't know, I'm not too experienced with the game, but they brought back his corpse on the spaceship. And I took it to the corner and I cuddled it. I missed him so much. It's a funny game, actually. Mourn for him? Yes, 110%. TQ, he's like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Alex? This is looking good already, dude. You know, the night that they asked me to play, it was my very first time playing. And, dude, it was a pain in the ass to get those mods installed, dude. It was such a pain. Nothing was working. And I don't even remember. I think I ended up downloading, like, just the necessary mods. So I don't recall if it even worked or not, but I think they asked me to install that mod, but I don't remember hearing anything. I know what it does, I just didn't hear anything. On the bright side, you never have to deal with those mods again, the auto update. Oh, really? That's good then. Not sure why it was acting that way. It's a shame they didn't. You know what's really weird about that game? You would think they would stick the mods in the Steam Workshop or something. Isn't that usually a thing? Instead of having to download like a separate app? So, gonna admit this is looking really sick from the top. Was apprehensive, but now I'm excited to see more people build and match with it. Oh, Evil Eye? Or do you mean just like the keyboard itself? Sorry, I'm not the best reader late at night. For some reason, my eyes just get really tired. So I just read things all backwards. But downloading weird apps is part of the mod experience. Is it? Dude, I remember the days of modding Skyrim when you'd have like 40,000 different mods. And then you would install that one mod. It'd be like the dumbest shit mod ever. It'd be like Candles 4K. And then you download it, and then boom, all the mods stop working. This read you can? Thank you, 3D. Every mod would stop working after you download that one 4K texture for the candles. Man, I miss playing Skyrim. That was fun. That Morrowind was really fun. Even Oblivion to some extent. Although I didn't really enjoy Oblivion compared to the other two. How do you make your room? How do you make your room? Oh, look naturally lit? I have a really big single light over here that's lighting like a big key light. It's really bright. And then I also have a projector that projects window light in the back. So I can just basically have a naturally lit kind of vibe any time of the day. Yeah, this looks great on this keyboard. Good call, guys, on Evil Eye. Very, very good call. Kind of suits the theme too. We got some eyes on the keyboard. Very much suits the theme. It's been fake all this time / sarcasm. Isn't there an enter with a darker blue? Was there? I thought it was lighter blue for the accent. There's regular. Do you guys just want non-mod enter? Should we just do non-mod it? Or do you mean like darker as in like a darker shade? Looks good? Yeah, I'll just leave them. Darker blue? So do you guys want accent or mod? Or sorry, accent or standard? It's just it's the lighter shade one. We can go with the darker one if you guys want. Like the standard color. Okay, let's go standard. More people seem more into standard. Should we switch the escape key too? Okay, I'm gonna switch the escape key. I'll leave the... No, I'll leave the escape key. Yeah, I think escape is fine because it accents this, this, and this. Let's leave that. But you guys are a good call on the enter. It looks better like that. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this board now. We are done building it. Here it is with Evil Eye. That looks pretty good with this set, not gonna lie. This set looks pretty darn nice. Yeah, it does look pretty nice. Here's the side profile. Let me get you guys a little centered view here. The Anno looks really good on this. The Anno, yeah, it does look flawless on this board. Dude, this looks sick to me. I love the aesthetic of this board. Again, I know I've mentioned it a few times. I like that even the orange USB-C over there. Although that doesn't look, it's kind of aligned. Doesn't look like the best alignment I've ever seen, but it should work. This is Evil Eye, yeah. And then we have this beautiful bottom piece. I know, that's why I was thinking wasabi, but you know what? This kind of works. Very cool. Very, very cool. I think the hole is bigger than the port. It is a little bit, but it's still like more towards the bottom. So it is a little bit of a bigger area, but it still leans more towards the bottom. All right. I guess I'm kind of nervous to see how this is going to sound because I don't actually know. Did they offer different plates with this? I don't think they did. All right. Yeah, this is a higher USB port. It makes sense though because it's top mount. and they didn't use a daughter board, so it's going to be quite high sitting on the keyboard. So if that turns you off, then perhaps this is a pass, but I have a feeling this is going to be pretty standard of a top mount sound profile. Alphas sound good already. All right. So these are Nixie's lubed and filmed, spring swap to 62.5 gram springs, cherry clip-in stabs. I did not tune all the cherry clip-in stabs, so we might need to, perhaps, and GMK on aluminum plate. No, it sounds pretty good. Nice standard top mount. Let me tune up the stab a little bit. It's bothering me. Pretty standard top mount sound. Too much? I'm going to be honest, this spacebar is very much my preference. Like when it comes to those kind of clackier in your face spacebars. But I'm sure you can just swap out the switch to something a little bit more subdued. And get something more up your alley. Much better. Okay. Feel like no ping? Well, me. No, I don't hear any ping. Okay, hold on. It's not so much a ping, but if you guys are wondering, it's probably just because it's standard of top mount in my opinion. There is a slight metallic resonance coming from the alphas. It's very slight. I wouldn't say it's like in your face. Pretty standard of aluminum top mount in my opinion. If this was offered in a polycarbonate top mount, it would probably not, that sound would probably not even exist. As it is right now, like this does not sound bad though. I actually think this is quite nice. Where I'm gonna say this lands though, you'll get a good sounding keyboard of this for sure. I think this will be also very dependent on which switches you end up using. I don't think top mount boards work with every single switch possible. But I feel like this is in that category of if you like this design, then go for it. I can already tell you, this is nice and comfortable to type on. Nice front height, nice typing angle. So it's a little higher on the typing angle, but I still think it's totally fine. But I think if you were to pick this up with the idea of like you're buying the aesthetic first, and then you're not getting too much with internals here. It's a top mount. It does have those like buy-on bolts, but you know, it's just a way to install things here. So it is nice compared to the bias. My bias currently does not have keycaps on it. And also my bias has Cat V2 switches. It's very bright sounding. I wouldn't say this is a light sound signature in the slightest. It does lean a little bit more bassy and does have a little bit that metallic resonance. At least the spacebar is, in my opinion, very nice. But does have a slight metallic resonance. In comparison to something like this, which doesn't, in my opinion, have much of a resonance at all. And this is a little bit more full sounding. But again, it's a top mount sound versus an O-ring sound, right? So you can see this is already deeper sounding. Try it with no desk pad. Got you. You can really hear the metallic resonance now. Wow, 3D. Try it on a flat desk? Really, bro? You know I'm self-conscious about that, bro. God damn. I'm really getting called out like that right now. 3D knew I'm feeling bad. No, I'm not joking, dude. You don't have to apologize. I'm literally just joking, dude. Does it curve left or right? In the center, it dips down. It's so sad, dude. Someone redeemed desk. Got it. Wait, someone redeemed desk ball? You guys are so mean to me. Flip spacebar. Oh my god, everything is just not going my way right now. Jeez. Jeez, dude. It's like rubbing salt in the wound. It sounds different when you flip it. Ultimately though, guys, to get back on this keyboard for like 1 second, it's weird because I purchased the bias. Like, I really liked the way the bias looked. I still love the bias keyboard. It's an awesome keyboard. Now, again, this is a review unit. It was sent to me. And I think I'm gonna be allowed to possibly do whatever I want with this. Again, we'll probably end up giving this unit away. But if it was up to me, if I was in the market for a very fun-looking TKL right now, this scratches a lot of like what I like visually about a board. I think it's really cool. I think they did a really good job on the visuals. It's a top mount. There's not much to it. It's $450, and I think that's kind of where some people might be splitting some hairs there. You like this better? I don't like this better. It has like a weird bouncy sound to me. I don't like it like this. The giant logo on the back is iffy. I don't know. I feel like that goes with the aesthetic, personally. I think this keyboard has so much character. Yes. I also do. I think it has a lot of character to it. It has some cool internals. It didn't slack on the externals. This is super neat too. I'll show you guys this a little closer. Like, it looks fun. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be for everyone, but I can definitely see that this would probably appeal to a large amount of people. It really speaks to the designer's love for Alien. It's super cool. If you guys want to, they actually have more about the board. Like, there's like lore of the board they created as well, which was like a fun read for me this morning. And there's also some music that Bion made too, because that's there was a CD that was included with the bias. I think they opted to not include this CD this time around. I don't know why that is. Would have been cool to have the CD with the music, but they created music just for the keyboard as well. So it's a fun experience. And I don't know, if you're into that kind of stuff, I think you'll enjoy kind of like the thing around this. Kezwa is the one manufacturing this board this time around, and Kezwa's done some pretty good stuff. So you don't really have to worry too much about that. At least they haven't made any boo-boos yet, from what I've seen. But they've done some pretty good jobs and some other stuff there, and I don't think this is an exception. Yeah, could be this. Also could be a turnoff for some people how high this sits, because technically if we were to flip this over, you can, sorry, I don't want to like click random. You can see how high that sits in the keyboard here, so this might be a turnoff for some people. Not really a big deal to me, but to some people, it might be. Got you, Carolina Gamer. HMX on spacebar. You guys want to see a different switch on the spacebar? let's try it. Just for testing sake, I am just gonna switch the spacebar orientation back to the proper one, Jason. And then I'll switch right back after we're done, okay? It's a top mount keyboard with an aluminum plate. I would have also, again, I'm not sure because I didn't have access. I didn't even know the sale was running on the 15th. I was not told. And it did come a day after anyways. But I'm not sure if there was other plate options, but I would have liked to see a polycarbonate plate with this. Purely out of my own greedy preferences.
Thanks for making tonight a good night.
Aw, Tree Finger, I'm glad you guys had some fun. I hope everyone had some fun. This is HMX Swift. Let me take this out. Ooh. Dude, HMX switches have been hitting lately. Oh! Wait, that actually hits really nicely. That's really nice. It's all preference. If you guys like the Nixie beforehand, I like them both. Dude, I'm telling you, HMX switches, I know it's only January, but they're like this year's switches for me. They're like the 2024 switch. HMX on the alphas. You can still hear a little bit of the resonance on the alphas. I don't think changing the HMX switches will necessarily get rid of the resonance, but it'll probably drown it out. Let's see, let's put some HMX Swifts on those too. Hey chat, Plips put ketchup on his pizza. Wouldn't ketchup on pizza kind of be like a... Like, what would be the point of that? Because doesn't it technically already have tomato sauce for the most part? Most pizzas do. I don't know if I like this on the alphas. I don't quite like it on the alphas. They're too bright on the alphas. Too bright on the alphas. Oh, I'll put on J and K. Yeah, I think the spacebar, that sounds really nice. And to me, I kind of like it with it, but definitely not on the alphas. Too bright of a switch. Ban Alex from his stream? What did I do? What did I do wrong? Can you show the USB-C port? It's like super off-centered. Yeah, it's not 100% centered, as you guys can see. It still slots in, it's just not 100%. It doesn't look like the keyboard needs to be re-screwed in or anything like that either. I don't think it needs to be done. Yeah, it doesn't even move up at all, so. It's not 100%. Not sure why that is, but. All right, let's put the spacebar orientation back to Jason's preferred flip, as he did redeem it. How much this weighs? I don't know off the top of my head, but if you'd like, I can go get a scale. I think if I were to guess, this is probably 2 or 2.5 kilos, 5 pounds maybe, 5 or 6 pounds. No, maybe not 5 pounds. Maybe like 4.5. 4.5, maybe 4. It has some weight to it. Here, I'll get a scale. I don't exactly know off the top of my head. Maybe my guesstimation is way off. All right, let's see. I have it on pounds right now. Oh, I was right the first time. About 5.7, 5 pounds, 7 ounces. And then in rest of the world units, 2.4 kilos. I had a feeling. I went lighter because I'm like, usually I overguess, so maybe I was overguessing there. So no, it was 5 pounds, 7 ounce, 7.73 ounces or whatever. Rest of the world, America is the only important place. Oh yeah, Angel? Do you speak to Cruel World? I do not. I did one review of the CW88 way back then. And then he also asked me to take a look at the, what was that other board? I don't even remember because it never came out. And I had issues with the daughter board on the unit he sent me. And then, no, it wasn't the CW60. It was like the Moxie or something like that. It's a board that I don't ever think came to fruition. The Pixie, yeah, something like that. I don't even know if that ever came out. And then that was it. You probably see me build a lot of client Cruel World boards. That's it. That's as much like exposure as I have with that. Just a lot of client ones. A lot of people bought them. A lot of people got them. From what I saw, a lot of people enjoyed them. But yeah, past that, I have no idea. This happens quite often with like. You got to be careful with. I hate to say it, but like small designers who run their own stuff. The moment something bad happens, you have to understand like it's so easy for people just to say screw it all and then leave. That's why I think partnering with bigger vendors is just way safer. Even with Percent Studio, for example, I personally would never purchase directly from Percent Studio. But if their boards are being offered at like Click Clack and some other stores, sure, I'll purchase from them because I know Click Clack will help me out. But I don't know. I know Percent's probably a bad example, but Percent's like the only example I can really think of at the moment. Either way, Far, I think both sound good, but I'm actually really been enjoying Top Mount again with that board. I go back and forth. But yeah, I don't know. Beats me what happened with him. There's been a few people that have started off decent and then just like vanished. Beats me. Dude, I gotta admit, this looks really good here. This looks super, super nice. Minus the flip space bar. Decent until they're not. Yeah, that's why I'm happy that like the only board I did take a look at was the CW88 and everyone like got one for the most part. I'm pretty positive. Past that, I know with the CW60, I don't think I wanted to take a look at it, or I don't think I was chosen to. I don't remember what the story was with that. I didn't take a look at the CW60, but I built client boards. But actually, funny enough, I never actually got that problem that people were talking about with the CW60 for client boards. Yeah, I still, in the boards that I built for clients, have yet to encounter that. So, looks so good, like your haircut. Thank you, Durian. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, thank you again to QWERTY Pop for sending this out. They were pretty awesome with like all the last minute understandings that they had to do with this with me. So we still managed to stream it today. So really big shout out to QWERTY Pop. Overall, I think the board's fun. I think it's a bit pricey, but such is the nature of some of these more like limited run keyboards. I'm really hoping if they end up doing a round 2, if they do more units or offer a group buy for the round 2, because I'm not sure how they're going to run that. Maybe we'll see a discount for a group buy run. Maybe they can pass on some savings to the consumers. Past that, if you like the way this looks, I think this is a board that you have to appreciate the way it looks first, with all its like background, internals, fun little things around the board. But you still get a good sounding board out of it. It's a top mount. Can't really go wrong with that. But again, not much to it other than some ease of installation here. This is extremely simple board to put together. Cordy Pop is amazing. They hit me with lower shipping to JP. Oh, awesome, dude. The aesthetic is insane. Yeah, I really enjoy Bion stuff. It's a really fun aesthetic. Really, really cool. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys had fun on today's stream. I know we were supposed to stream the QB today. It got pushed back another week. So some other changes that we're making. Let me see. Tomorrow I'll be doing an Envoy. Originally I just moved today's stream to tomorrow and I was like, fuck it, I'll just take a day off. But then this happened, so whatever. So I'll be doing a mode Envoy tomorrow, the red edition, with some Oil King switches. And then I will probably be doing a, depending on what's happening on Friday. Actually, I'll leave that up in the air. I have no idea. Maybe a Sonnet, who knows? And then Sunday we'll be doing the DR70F. So we'll see what happens. It's not even so much that I'm looking forward to the QB. I just want to see like what it is for the price point. You know what I mean? So maybe I am looking forward to a little bit, but it's like I'm still in a little bit of disbelief with it all. Like I still quite haven't tackled that hurdle of like the price being so low for all that you get with it. Like you get what, 500 switches? I don't know, man. I'm still like trying to wrap my brain around it. So what's my favorite cereal? Oh shit. Like ever? Probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But as of recent, I've been really liking the granola cereals. I don't know why. I just like the texture of it. You know, Angel, did you really just say original Lay's probably? Flavor of like, what, the granola cereals? Dark chocolate and coconut. Dude, I'm not going to say original. Come on, man. That's just tasteless. At least original potato chips have salt. Not Cheerios? Oh gosh, I hate Cheerios. They're like, even with milk, they taste dry, you know? Corn Flakes? Oh my god, all original Alex? Okay, guys. This is debased into cracking jokes about my original taste buds. Honey Nut, too much sugar. Corn Flakes with chalky milk. Corn Flakes, I just don't like the texture of them too. Like they get soggy so quick. For me, it's first place. I think would probably, yeah, I would say probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then granola cereals in many different varieties, and then third place. I don't know what third place would be. I haven't had cereal in a long time, other than those two cereals. I will say this though, Fruit Loops are trash. Same with Lucky Charms. Those are bottom of the barrel cereals for me. Sorry. I'm gonna leave stream off with that. And call it a day. Sorry, Darian. Alright, let's go find someone to raid. Fake fruit doesn't hit. I've never liked Fruit Loops. I've always been grossed out by them. Who is streaming? Is anyone doing keyboards? Kimlin Win. Co-working, desoldering. Yeah, let's go raid Kimlin Win. Copy. Fruity Pebbles. Can't say I've ever had Fruity Pebbles. Count Chocula was always pretty good. I liked Count Chocula. And then Lucky Charms, I'm sorry. Lucky Charms, the only reason Lucky Charms, people probably tolerate them is because the marshmallows. But if you've ever gotten like an uneven scoop of like no marshmallows and just the Lucky Charms like cereal, it is like the worst tasting stuff ever. It just tastes like cardboard. Honeycomb cereal? I've tried honeycomb cereal. It was really sweet. But you know what, guys? Let's have a whole cereal discussion tomorrow because we just started the raid. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a really good night. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow's stream will be at 1 p.m. Thank you guys very, very much. Appreciate all of you guys showing up and having a good time building the board here from Bion. Thank you all. Have a good one in Kimlin Win stream, and see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. See you guys in Discord too. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.